Good morning, I'm Gerhard Mathangani with today's Sports Brief. The Alabama basketball team will lace it up for their debut appearance in the SEC tournament later today. The Tide will face Mississippi State, who knocked off Kentucky in the second round. Now, this will be the third meeting between the Tide and the Bulldogs. Alabama swept the regular series matchups with an 8-point win back in January and a 5-point victory 2 weeks ago. One of the best things going for the top seed is their overall health. The team has very few major injuries. Head coach Nate Oates knows that that's very important moving forward.
We managed to get through it with not too many losses, which speaks to our depth this year as opposed to last year, speaks to what some guys are able to do. And there's some guys that just don't miss games or practice. I mean, you look at Petty's rarely been injured. Shaq hardly ever misses a thing. We've got some really durable guys. Outside of Bruner, I feel like we're pretty healthy right now. And even Bruner is healthy enough to help us. So part of winning conference championships and winning, being able to make runs in March is getting to March fairly healthy. And I feel like we've been fortunate enough to do that right now. Our trainer, Clark's one of the best trainers, if not the best trainer in the country. I mean, he's does a great job. He's spent a ton of time with all these guys, getting them where they're at. And you want to be peaking come March. Well, now's the time you want to be peaking. In order to do that, you need to be healthy. You also need guys being able to practice. So we've had a full team practice, and we've got everybody fairly healthy, and I like where we're at right now.
Alabama and Mississippi State tip off at 11 a.m. today. The Jacksonville State football team will be back on the road this week as they make a return trip to Tennessee to face UT Martin. The Gamecocks are 2-0 in the spring and 5-1 overall. Quarterback Zion Webb took the OVC Player of the Week honor after posting a great game at Tennessee State. Webb was 21 of 33 through the air with 280 yards and 3 passing touchdowns. In the previous week, he was great with his feet with 71 rushing yards overall. Head coach John Gross talked about the balance they'll try to achieve with him each week.
We want to be 50-50. We feel like Zion can throw the ball equally as well as run it, so we want to be, pretty much somewhere around that 50-50 margin. We didn't throw it as much that first week, and I think we threw it a little bit more this past week. And there's going to be some games we go into that, the defense is going to, allow us to throw it more, and sometimes it's going to allow us to run it more. So we want to be, balanced and be able to take what they give us, type deal, and how they're lining up and how they're playing the box. And it goes back to a box count to us, I think.
The Gamecocks and Skyhawks kick off Sunday at 1 o'clock on ESPN+. And that wraps up your sports brief. Our program continues next.